The man to watch. In terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And on the menu, this European Championship qualifier. It's Portugal versus Iceland.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Anthony Lopez begins in goal. João Cancelo starts with Ricardo Pereira in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is João Felix. All the way through to the keeper then. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Terrific block. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Silva. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bruno Fernandes. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, a textbook interception. Has a go. Simple save, really. Palsson. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Portugal looking dangerous. Can he finish? And behind it's gone for a corner. And short it is. And he cuts in from the wing. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Fernandes. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Well, he's given us away. Able to skip past his man. Can he give them the lead? And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not all that convincing defensively. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Ruben Neves. On a pass that lacks quality. Rafa. Crossing opportunity. And support available. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, João Felix. Portugal have possession once more. And good pressure high up the pitch. Felix. Well, tremendous block. And they need to get tighter here. Could go ahead. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
Ricardo Pereira. What a shocking pass, really. Firing it towards goal! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might.
Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play from both sides has been really poor. But some credit must go to the defenders because they've dominated here today.
Bruno Fernandes. And he takes on the shot. Nicely saved.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
And he's fired over the corner. Ball is loose. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the match is underway. Can he finish? And behind it's gone for a corner. And he takes on the shot. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. High quality defending. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Rafa. Ruben Neves. And a tidy challenge. A chance maybe from the wide position. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Gonzalo Inacio. On to Silva. Rafael Leao. He's going forward well here, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And a throw in for Iceland. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Silva. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Offside, close one. Bernardo Silva. Fernandes. Good tackle. Well, very effective play in possession. Can they forge ahead? Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Superbly read and executed.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Could be a chance to break here. Well, that'll be a free kick. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Now, options are plenty. He's got the right idea with that pass. Not to be this time. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, it came to nothing in the end. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Jota. Albert Gudmundsson. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Able to get a body in the way. Oh, pressing really high. Diogo Jota. A very effective challenge put in. Well read to win possession back. Level pegging, but can they change that? Rafa. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. And an effective clearance. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, possibilities in the centre. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Promising looking attack. Jota. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Decided to come in from the flank. And he clears the danger. Just made sure nothing came of that. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Straightforward for the keeper. Rafa. Now with Jota. Leao. On to Bruno Fernandes. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Well, spot on with that challenge. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
And the match is underway. Hello and welcome. We have to be honest, it's not a very pleasant night for football. The rain has been coming down heavily in advance of this game. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be bringing you this European Championship qualifier. It's Finland versus Iceland.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
He's in behind. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Who can he pick out? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Surely! And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Lot. Ring. Showing a lot of guile there. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Sigurdsson. Making progress. But nothing comes of it. Hurdur Magnusson. This looks more than decent. Can't miss, surely! And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Good movement. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Ivanov. Ring. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Lot. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Sigurdsson. Nicely timed tackle. Now what can they do from here? Can he put them in front? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And continues his run. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Pukki. On the ball, Robin Lot. Takes the shot. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. And now the delivery. Struggling to get it away. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Take it away. Possession lost, intercepted. Very quick thinking there. Anderson. Losing possession. Kamara. Alexander Ring. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Oh, he's given it away. I must say, this looks promising. An important interception. Lot. Kamara. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. Sigurdsson. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Could be troublesome. And space for him to cut in. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, they're on the scent of something positive, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Lot. Buki. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And the danger's still on. And he takes it on. Well, able to close down the shot. Anderson. Well, nicely cut out. Well, they've given him too much space. Nicely cut out. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Now the task is to remain focused. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. He's lost it. Blood. Well, terrific skill. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Blood. Will he finish? Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Giving it a try. Simple catch, really. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Goodmanson. Palsson. Getting forward. Determined defending. Pukki. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Possession given away, unfortunately. Oh, great attacking play. And it's still on. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Can they put it away? And a time for calm on the ball. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Careless in possession. Alho. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. And very deftly cut out. Difficult to stop him, but really sticking to their task defensively. Pukki. And we will have just one additional minute. And now it is truly final. The match is over. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome from a venue that really oozes football history. I'm talking, of course, about the San Siro in Milan. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Jorginho Wijnaldum in central midfield. And up front, Angel Correa plays alongside Paulo Dybala.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And a short corner, let's see. Now sliding in field. And that's sound goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams at the moment. Let's hope I'm right.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Given away by Milan. Benacer. Diaz. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Wijnaldum. And it's with Mancini. Oh, he's lost possession. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Who can they pick out? Zalewski. Dybala. Now Correa. He's given us away. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. And Milan moving the ball with purpose. An alert piece of defending. Oh, this is looking promising. But stout defending when it mattered. Pellegrini. Jorginho Wijnaldum. And intercepts again. Getting forward. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Pellegrini. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. Mazraoui. Great opportunity. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Very quick thinking there.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, have enjoyed so much of the possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Well, perhaps they can do something better with the ball now. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Well, what on earth happened there? Dybala. Alexis Salemakers. Mazraoui with it. Benacer. Sandro Tonali. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Inching towards half-time, it's Milan with the advantage. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen from them in this first 45?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. He's found a pocket of space. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the San Siro. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. He continues his run. A disappointing end to the move. Ibanez. Karsdorp. Now with Abraham. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. So a personnel change then. Correa. Marvellous piece of skill. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Milan taking on Chelsea.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
A gift for any goalkeeper. Karsdorp. Well, they have the ball once more. Oh, splendid skill. But a good piece of tidying up. Correa. Correa. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw.
Well, as those stats show us, Milan haven't controlled the possession, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Yes, really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Nicely timed tackle. So half an hour remaining. Correa. Now can they make something happen? Far from a good pass. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Correa. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Pellegrini. Very quick thinking there. Sandro Tonali. They've given it away. Abraham. 20 minutes to go. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Not much time to make up his mind. Tammy Abraham. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And crossing towards the far post. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, moving towards the end of the game here, and it's Milan's to lose at present.
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
It should be! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And time for the change now. Played over. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. It's a promising Milan move, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Spezia. They pulled one back with 80 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Brahim. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Correa. Wijnaldum now. Pellegrini. Couldn't hang on to it. Brahim. Dybala. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And time for the change now. Crossing possibilities. Using his physical strength. And so the referee blows the whistle. That is the end of the game. And Milan victorious. What did you think of their performance all told?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Really looking forward They know what's at stake. Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. We'll have it live on EA TV. The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at Stamford Bridge in West London. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It's Chelsea up against Milan.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game because Milan have been excellent so far. Another top-class performance today, and they will qualify for the knockout stages.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Mateo Kovacic plays alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And the striker today is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, just over. So close.
Well, it is close, Derek, but in the end, not close enough. He just can't get it down in time.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Stuart, can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Yeah, get a draw today and they're through. But they have to get their tactics absolutely right. They don't want to sit too deep.
Unable to keep the ball that time. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Well, clattered away. Sterling. Well kept out. Well, opting for the short corner. And Milan have it back now. Chances on. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Well, quite the pre-match focus on Thiago Silva. Up against his old club today. He was always going to be front and centre. And you have to say, there's been an awful lot of goodwill.
Well, you're always a little nervous playing against your old team. You want to put in a good performance, and you certainly don't want the fans on your back. But he had many a good display in front of this crowd, and they haven't forgotten that.
Running with the ball confidently. A fine reading of the situation. Could play it in. Really a very poor ball. Ziyech. On to James. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Ziyech. Here's Kovacic. And snuffing out the danger. Another good tackle. Diaz. Surely, in it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback? Brahim. Can he take advantage? And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Milan moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Straightforward save, really.
Well, as those stats show us, Milan haven't controlled the possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
More defending for them to do here, though. Aubameyang. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Brahim. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Chance to play it in. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Junior Messias. Will he find the net? And a goal! There he is, at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Free kick to Chelsea. Well, the referee making it clear, on a different day, it could have been a booking. Ziyech. On to Jorginho. Mateo Kovacic. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Benassa. Diaz. It's with Diaz. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Milan struggling to hang on to the ball. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Aubameyang. Well, the supporters think it's on. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And there goes the half-time. Into the second half then, and it's not lost on Chelsea that they need to raise their game here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. And using his strength to shield the ball. Really good interception. Koulibaly. More live football from Serie A coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Milan and they take on Verona. Chilwell. Here's Kovacic. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Clean challenge. And that'll be a Milan ball. Messias. Very quick thinking there. Ziyech. Here's Kovacic. Diaz. Teammates available. Oh, given away. Raheem Sterling. Benacer. Now with Jorginho. So half an hour remaining. A very good tackle. This attack looks highly promising. Sandro Tonali. It did look on for them, but not to be. Junior Messias. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. It has to be! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Here it is now, a substitution. Played over. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Oh, he looks threatening. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Brahim. Diaz. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And into the last 20 minutes. Diaz. Difficult to stop him. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Sterling. Sterling. Sterling has lost custody of it. Duvan Zapata. Breaking at pace. Darwin Núñez. Oh, surely. No way through. And determined to grab his hat-trick.
Well, the way he's been playing, that was a chance for the hat-trick, but he just couldn't take it.
A big day for him as he prepares for his maiden start. The action is live with us next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. It's Hellas Verona up against Milan.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, the pass not finding its target. Iheanacho. A bit wasteful from Milan. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. Well, every player remembers his first professional start. Memories for you, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a long time ago, but I can still remember it so clearly. Hopefully, he has a good game today, enjoys the moment, and has an excellent career.
A very good tackle. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Opportunity, and a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Well, Milan get the ball moving again, hoping to find a response to that setback. Thomas Henry, nicely cut out. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, as you can see, his form in front of goal has been superb. He just has that knack of finding space in the box, and then, of course, he's a brilliant finisher. I'm sure he'll show us that again today.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Let's join Alex Scott, because, Alex, I believe there's been a goal in the Empoli match.
It's a goal for Inter. It's now 1-0 with 13 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Sandro Tonali. And he's clear as lines. Good technique displayed. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Thomas Henry. Went in strongly, decisively. And tidily played. Well, possibilities in the centre. And blocked for now. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Brahim. Lovely ball over the top. Unable to keep the ball that time. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Difficult to stop him, but nothing comes of it. Benassa. And snuffing out the danger. A real struggle to contain him. And defensive resilience in the end, that's all that matters. Calon. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Oh, great technique and accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. Can someone get on the end of this? And the danger's still on. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Diaz. Surely the equaliser. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play. Offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. And the scoreline has changed in the Empoli match, I'm hearing. So let's join Alex Scott for an update.
It's a goal for Empoli. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 39 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He's got to score! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Getting forward. And pretty routine for the goalkeeper. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Brahim. On the ball, Salamakers. Oh, this is looking promising. And the keeper more than equal to it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not the best clearance. Oh, surely! Off the post and back in play. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And they're making a change. Well, Milan in front after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Long distance effort. Keeper did his job. Okay, the situation has changed, I'm hearing, in the Sassuolo game, and that means we join Alex Scott for an update.
Yeah, it's a goal for Sassuolo. They're back in this now with 47 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Verdi. Determined defending. This is looking threatening. Can he put it in? Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. And good pressure high up the pitch. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from Serie A coming up here on EA TV. It's Verona taking on Atalanta. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
Benassa. And continues his run. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. That's really good and effective physical play. Milan recovering possession well. And he's made headway. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. De Ketelare. Sandro Tonali. Well, one of the best leagues in the world, Serie A, and action from it coming up live here on EA TV. It's Milan, and they'll be faced. Real chance! Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Corner kick played in. And a struggle to get it away properly. Leao. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Iheanacho. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper.
Well, as the stats confirm, Milan have controlled the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Who can he pick out? Well, the corner too close to the goalkeeper that time. And a change to the scoreline in the Empoli game. Alex Scott has the information.
It's another goal for Inter. They're now behind by 1 with 72 minutes on the clock.
Alex with the info as ever. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. Lazovic. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Nearing the end of the contest, and Milan are cruising quite simply.
Well, I think
they could be in here, Stuart. The crossbar got in the way. Well, able to survive that attacking push. They've given it away. Henry. Now Iheanacho. Thomas Henry. Interception to snuff out the danger. Right, I'm hearing changing circumstances in the Udinese game. Alex Scott, what has happened?
It's a goal for Sampdoria. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 85 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Beautifully disguised ball. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Delivering it. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. And a timely intervention. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Tamez. So there it is, the final whistle, and it's going to be recorded as a win for the Rossoneri. What did you think of their performance in this game?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
A very good tackle. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Opportunity! And a goal! They start as they mean...